I'll show you how to make this cannon out of magnets. It takes only 3 sets to make this, and it's not completely together at this part. It just kind of sticks here. Something to be aware of. Here's the parts list. Just mouse over to look at what each part is, the dimensions and stuff. Some of the terms might be a bit confusing because I'll show you how to make the parts with the alternate hexagons in a bit. Make sure, as usual, when you make this, everything you make is in this pattern. So after you finish making it, see how the magnet chains line up, put it straight down. Don't flip it over because they'll change things. Alternate hexagons would be this kind of weird hexagon thing as a star in the middle. It's kind of unstable, so I'll show you one way to make it, and then I'll do a slightly different one when I'm showing how to make the parts, but you can use it either way, because the way I normally do it is a bit tricky to do. Yep. So I'll try to keep the tutorial a bit less basic this time. So this is a 18 magnet ring, and this is a 12 magnet ring, and this is a 6 magnet ring, and I think all the heights were in the description with the annotations earlier in the parts list, so don't need that. Hopefully you know how to make a little ring out of that. So the only parts left would be this cap here, this kind of wheel looking thing with the middle removed, and these 2 other hexagons. So I'll first show you how to make the alternate hexagon. This is the easy way, just because it's harder to mess up this way than the other way. So you start by making 3 of these normal hexagons. Each side length is 4 on these. So once you're done with these, stack them like this, so that the one on top is slightly offset to, say, the right, and then stack the second one back on top, so the offset, you can see the offset one, and then the third layer is kind of right in line with the first one. And just squeeze the middle till you hear kind of a pop, and then when you take off the top layer, you'll have that little alternate hexagon in the middle, which you can take off and flip around if you need to. So the the 2 wheels on the bottom for a cannon, one of them, the first one right here, is this, and then the second one, which is not the same thing flipped upside down, but you have to take off the alternate hexagon and put on near the back, and then that's the second one. You can't just flip the first one upside down, then it won't work. And then for this one, the alternate hexagon with a ring in it, it's just you just take another alternate hexagon and just use a magnet to help you take out the little center ring, because you'll need that little center ring for the hole on top. To make the cap for the end of the cannon, you have your little hexagon stack with the alternate hexagon in the middle. Make sure it's lined the right way, as usual, like that. Take off the bottom layer, so you have the alternate hexagon on the bottom. Then you can make another alternate hexagon. The way I did it is a little different. I'll just do it now. But basically it's the same alternate hexagon with one of the little top layers, the most outside layer removed, and then you put one extra ring of 6, and then you have the cap. So now I'll assemble the cannon. For this part, make sure the little point of the hexagon to line up. Doesn't really matter, but looks better. Doesn't really matter which way you stick the little circle on. Just one way seems to fit a little nicer than the other, but it doesn't really matter.